This is part of my Quickie series, and these are short workouts you can do using a prop to enhance your workout. So you get a great workout even if you're short on time. The other parts of the Quickie series are focused on upper body, core, and there's also a Quickie cardio workout. Today's workout is lower body focused, so we're gonna work all your lower body. For today's workout, you're gonna need a set of gliders, and you're also gonna need a resistance loop. It doesn't matter what resistance you have, just whatever you prefer. If you have the Pilatesmith working kit, then these are props that were included in your kit, or if you got them from online or from somewhere else, then that totally works too. The first part of this workout, we're gonna be using your resistance loop, so go ahead and step into that. Pull it up over your knees onto your thighs. And we're just gonna start with a quick warm up. We're gonna warm up those ankles, start getting the blood moving through your body. So we're just gonna rock up onto our toes, walk back onto your heels. 10 times. This is 7, 6, just finding some mobility in those feet, working through them as much as you can, getting those ankles warmed up. 3, 2, last one. Now to get that blood moving through your body, open up your stance a little bit wider. Toes can be pointed forward or just naturally externally rotated, going into some squats. So with those squats, chest stays up. You're gonna pull those ribs in towards each other, imagining that you're wearing a corset around your body. And then pulling that belly button back into your spine. Keeping the weight in your heels. The reason I want your weight in your heels is because I want you working the back of your leg. If your weight is shifted into the balls of your feet, you're going to activate those quads. Shifting the weight back into your heels helps get you into your hamstrings and those glutes. So lowering down, butt is going to try to go down as far as your knees go, then coming all the way back up. At the top of that squat, if you'd like to do a little hip extension, just bringing those hips forward to open up the front of that hip. Go for it. Feel like a nice little stretch there at the end. So bringing the weight to the heels. Little hip extension to the front. Let's do one more, find a hold at the bottom of that. Find a hold. Shift that weight back into those heels. Pull those ribs in towards each other a little bit more. See if you can lower yourself down 1 more inch. Keep holding, find that burn in the back of the legs and the glutes. 3, 2, 1, stand it up, we're gonna shake it out. All right, we're gonna go back down to the lowest part of that squat. I want you to find a hold. Lowering down, weights in those heels. And then from here, we're just gonna do some little butterflies, opening up the knees a little bit wider, then coming back in. So doing this is gonna work your outside thighs, your abductors, and your outside glutes, your glute medius muscle. We got 3 and 2. Last one, stand up all the way up. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. We're gonna go back down into that squat one more time. Lowering down, let's just find a hold. The glutes are the biggest muscle group in our body, so when we work them, it takes a lot of energy. So our hearts start to beat really fast, we start to get out of breath, and you feel almost like you did a cardio workout. And again, it just takes a lot of energy to work those glutes. So hopefully you're also feeling your heart rate accelerate, feeling a little bit out of breath already. We're gonna take 2 steps to the right side, keeping those feet wide so that you don't lose tension in the band. So always keep wide stance, little step back. Let's keep it back. 1, 2, kick it back right away. 1, 2, let's do this 2 more times. Try to get a little bit lower each time. You know that's burning outer thighs, glutes. Hopefully is where you're feeling it too. This is your last one, it's almost over. 2, and 1. You're going to stand that up. Let's give those legs a shake. All right, from here, I'm just gonna have you take that band, and I want you to slide it down so it's over just the top of your ankle. From this one, try to hold on to something. Maybe you have a chair or just a wall. And I want you to bend to your right leg. Your left leg is gonna be just naturally behind you. That right knee is soft. With that left arm, you can put it onto your hip or just drop it down by your side. Whatever feels good for you. And from here, I'm trying to isolate that glute and work in the back of that leg. So my lower back isn't arching to do the lift. I'm keeping my back really still. That way the work is coming from that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now just take that leg out to the side. Still keeping the weight in the right. We're just gonna lift the leg out to the side. Think about starting with the heel. So leading with the heel and down. You don't wanna kick out like this, because that gets that quad. You're gonna keep that rotated forward and lead with the heel out. So you're working your outer thigh and that glute med. 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's give that a set of break. We're gonna switch the stabilizing leg. So it's gonna be the left leg now. Right leg's back behind you. Knees are soft, ribs pulled in. And just lift that back leg up and tap. Working from the glute. And to make sure we're doing that, again, we're just not bending the spine, not bending the lower back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bringing it out to the outside. I'm gonna rotate a little bit so that you can see me better. And we're just gonna kick out and in. And remember, leading with the heel, keeping that toe pointed forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. All right, from here, we're gonna come down to the mat. So to do that, first pull your band back up over your knees. And I want you to lay down on your back. And then just bend your knees so they're comfortable and your feet are gonna be flat. We're gonna do some bridging with some presses on the band. So these bridges, if you do them right, you'll get into your glute max and your hamstrings, down the backs of your legs. And then the pulses on the band are gonna help activate that outer thigh again. So keeping the back straight for these, you're just gonna lift the hips up, going up as high as you feel comfortable, and then just tapping back down. My knees are slightly wider than my hips, so I've got some tension in that band. And I'm squeezing my glute, thinking about tucking at the top to do a little extra at the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up there. Little pulses on that band, little butterflies, just like we did before. Notice how my weight is in my heels. I totally cheat my toes up. That allows me to keep the weight in the heels, so I really get into the backs of those legs. We got 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna come all the way down. From here now, we're gonna seal the deal on that outside glute and outside thigh with some clams. So laying on your side, you can be propped up onto your elbow, or if it's more comfortable for you, feel free to lay all the way down on your arm. So whatever's best, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not gonna change the exercise. So here in proper form, I want you to keep your hips stacked over one another. Keep that bottom oblique lifted up away from the mat, so don't think about sinking down. Keep that pulled up, and then pull that forward in. From here, opening up the knees like a clamshell, and then closing. We're opening up as wide as we can without letting that top hip roll back. So keep that stacked. And if your clam looks bigger than mine, great. If it's smaller than mine, that's also fine. We all have different anatomy, different ranges of motion. So just go as wide as you can, keeping that top hip stacked and super still. 4, 3, 2, last one, just hold this one up, and then little pulses up 2 inches and back down to that starting place. Up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna close it. From here, I just want you to bring your feet slightly forward. If you have a mat, your feet will come to the front edge of the mat to match up with the knees. And from here, we're just gonna do some circles. So bringing that leg up and around. I like to say, imagine you have a scrub brush on your knee, and there's a plate of glass, and you're scrubbing that glass. One of my clients said this also reminds them of like a Ferris wheel motion. So whatever makes the most sense to you. We're gonna do 5 in each direction. I reverse my direction. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that down. Last thing we're gonna do is just hold it open, separate the knees and the feet. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And close that down. If you want to tenderize that glute, go for it. We're gonna move to the other side. So you can just roll over or switch your head to the other end of the mat. And we're gonna start, again, knees bent, knees at the front, pulling up out of that bottom oblique, ribs in. Engaging that core, regular planks, keeping those feet together, keeping that top hip nice and still, and stacked over the bottom. 5, 4, hang in there with me, 3, 2, last one, hold it up there, and then little pulses up 2 inches from that spot and back down to it. Try not to bounce this. I want you to move really slowly. It's a short workout, so I want you to get the most of every rep, so work slow with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shut that down. All right, from here, we're gonna bring those feet forward, for those circles, scrub brush time, or Ferris wheel time. 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's reverse it, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, come on down. Really feeling the burn here. This side was actually working on the other side too to stabilize, so it's already a little pre-fatigued. So I'm really feeling that burn. Open and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come on down. Nice job. Last thing we're gonna do with the band, I'm gonna have you stand back up and open up your stance again, find your squat. Weight is down, weight's in your heels. From here, I want you to shift over into the right side, tap that left toe out, come back down into your squat, then shift to the other side, tap the toe. Down, tap, down, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Stand up, shake it out. All right, last series we're gonna do is gonna be with those gliders. So with the gliders that are in the working kit, you're gonna have two different sides to them. You're gonna have a shiny side that's gonna work on a carpeted surface. You're also gonna have a padded side that's gonna work on a hard surface. You might also have gliders with the same surfaces, even if you got them somewhere else. So just check them out. Make sure that the right side is down. Otherwise you won't move or you'll move too fast. So for this one, I'm gonna have you take your mat and fold it in half. It doesn't matter which way. We're gonna take one side down. We're gonna put our right foot onto our mat or your stable surface. For me, again, I'm on a hardwood floor, so I'm using the felt side so that it moves. And we're gonna just go down into a lunge. This lunge is gonna be a double leg lunge, 2 90-degree angles. So lowering down, weight is in my heel. For all the reasons I said earlier, you want the weight in the back of your leg and into your glute versus your quad. That back knee is down 2 inches from the floor, and stand right back up through the top of your head and through that heel, and slide right back down. Drop that knee almost all the way back to the floor, and right back up. 7, 6. This is going into your low back at all, just lean slightly forward. Hands gonna be wherever feels best for you. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull it back up. Nice job. From here, we're just gonna turn to the side. We're gonna keep that same foot on the glider. And we're gonna go down into a single leg squat on that stabilizing leg. So bend that leg as far as you can. The leg on the glider is gonna stay as straight as you can. From here, bend the glider in, press away. In and away. 8. Here, even though that leg's moving, I'm feeling it on my stabilizing leg and that glute. Little quad burn as well. I want to keep that quad nice and strong to help support our knee. Last one, stand all the way up. All right, we're gonna go to the other side. So now it's gonna be the left leg stabilizing, the right foot's gonna be on your glider. Starting with that double leg lunge. Lowering down, back knee comes 2 inches from the floor. Right back up, the top of my head, and go right back down, right back up. 3, 4, pressing into that left heel to initiate the way back up. So I get the most out of every rep. 4, 3, 2, last one, holding it down, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up, turn to the side. Sorry, I'm gonna have my back to you here, not touch. So you're gonna go down into that single leg squat. The foot on the glider, that leg stays as straight as possible. Then bring that glider in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Hopefully you feel that heart rate up. 3, 2, last one. And come all the way back up. Nice job. To finish this workout, we're just gonna do a little bit of a stretch. So let's take those gliders, toss them to the side. And we're gonna take your mat down nice and flat again. For our stretches today, we're gonna stretch our hamstring, and we're also gonna stretch out our glutes and our piriformis. So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna be just a straight leg hamstring stretch. So starting with both legs bent, extend your right leg out to the ceiling, and then just grab behind that leg. It could be behind the thigh, or maybe you can reach up to your calf, and gently pull that back to you. What I don't want to see is that your hips and your tailbone come up. Make sure you keep that planted down. And again, maybe yours doesn't look like mine, and that's totally okay. Just go as far as you can. And let's take 2 big deep breaths here. Inhale up, exhale, inhale, and exhale. If you can, extend that other leg out on the mat and gently pull that leg into you for a deeper stretch. Big inhale one more time, and exhale. Now we're going to take that same leg and I want you to cross it over the left leg, and then lift that left leg up for your figure 4 stretch, and press that knee into your chest to give it a little more. You can grab behind that left thigh and pull that leg into you. You can also think about pressing your tailbone down to the mat away from you to intensify that stretch. Big inhale, exhale, big inhale, and exhale. All right, let's move to the other side. Starting with your hamstring stretch. Extending your left leg up to the ceiling, grabbing behind that leg wherever feels comfortable for you. Gently pulling that leg into you. 2 big deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Again, exhale. If you can, extend that other leg out. Big inhale, exhale. Now for your figure 4 stretch. Take your left leg, cross it over your right. Lift up that right leg. And drive that right knee into your chest as much as you can. If you want to grab behind that right thigh, you can. And you can also intensify that stretch by pressing your tailbone down into the mat away from you. Big inhale. And exhale. And then just uncross those legs. If you have any other stretches you'd like to do here, feel free to do them. If you want to keep working out with me, find one of those other Quickie videos that I mentioned earlier. We have upper body, core, and then there's a Quickie cardio. If not, then have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back for another